Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jamiea, aka Mia's podcast, a place where we learn, heal, and grow together. In our last episode, we talked about checking our heart posture and the importance of not judging one another. Today, we are diving into a powerful truth. The truth is, God will fight our battles. God will not allow your enemies to have victory over you. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. Isaiah 54, verse 17. God knows the battle you are fighting. He sees what you cannot see. He hears what you cannot hear. He knows what you do not know. God knows the hearts of the people, and there are many whose hearts are not righteous towards you, or what he has called you to do. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. That is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. But you don't need to lift a finger because God has already planned to fight your battle. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Allow God to fight for you and remain peaceful. And that is Exodus 14, verse 14. Whether it's a financial battle, physical battle, mental, or spiritual battle, seek God first. Pray for his guidance. Trust that he will lead you and give you victory over every enemy and every battle that rises up against you. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge God, and he shall direct thy path. That's Proverbs 3, verse 5 through 6. When challenges approach you, do not run. You have already won the battle. Even if you can't fully see it, it has already been handled. That challenge is not here to stay. It is just a stepping stone. God has already written your victory into your story. Nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. That is Romans 8, verse 37. When God is on your side, no battle will ever be too hard for you. No challenge will ever be too much for you, because God is your protector. He is your defender. He is your mighty warrior, and he never loses. He loses nothing. If God be for us, who can be against us? That's Romans 8, verse 31. So, when you belong to God, nothing formed against you can prosper. No hand can touch you. No scheme can harm you. For he has already declared. He said, thou shalt not touch my anointed, and do my prophet no harm. That is Psalms 105, verse 15. In the book of 2 Samuel, we see this with David. He faced a battle after battle, but David sought the Lord, and God told him, I will fight for you. When David obeyed God, God did not only give him a victory, he gave him strategy for the battle. And David inquired of the Lord, saying, shall I go up to the Philistines? Wilt thou deliver them into my hands? And the Lord said unto David, Go up, for I will doubtless deliver the Philistines in thy hand. God confirmed to him, that's 2 Samuel 5:19. God confirmed to him that you will win this battle. So, let this be your reminder. When you seek God first, He will guide you. He will go before you, and He will win the battle for you. So, be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid. For the Lord thy God, He it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Deuteronomy. Okay, I said that wrong. Deuteronomy 31:6. I said that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. So, trust the Lord. Know that the battle you are facing right now, know that whoever's coming up against you, know that everything you are going through right now, it's temporary. And know that you did not lose the battle. God is fighting for you as we speak. You may not see your enemies fall right now, but know that as they are planning and scheming and gossiping or striking at you, well, they're not even going to be able to strike you. But know that God is already fighting the battle for you, and no harm will touch you. And whatever the enemy thinks he's going to do, it's not going to happen. So, know that God has already spoken on your behalf. Know that God has already commanded His angels of war to fight on your behalf. Know that God has already stopped the danger and everything that was coming against you on your behalf, because you are His child and He is not going to allow anyone to harm you. So, trust that the Lord is fighting your battles. Do not try to fight the battle you are facing right now on your own. You may be trying to find ways to get this done or get that done, or to leave this situation and get to that situation. You may be trying to do a lot of things on your own. But the more you try to do it on your own, the more you're going to feel defeated, because you cannot do it on your own. That's why God is our helper. He's either going to help us by Himself, or He will send people in our life to help us. So stop trying to handle it all on your own. Stop trying to fight all on your own. Stop trying to defend yourself all on your own. Stop trying to prove you're worthy, or whatever situation you're in. Stop trying to prove yourself all on your own. Because as of now, all you need to do is be still and allow God to fight for you. Now, if you do step inside the war, ask God to be in the war with you, so He could guide you and give you the right instructions that you need so you could win the war. Do not try and go into any fight off your own thinking, because your mindset and your way of thinking is not the same as God's. So, seek God, pray to Him, and ask for His help so He could guide you and instruct you on how to win this battle. Okay? The battle is not for you alone. The battle is for you and God. And when you invite God to help you fight the battle, you're going to win, because God never loses. So let Him fight for you. Release the control and allow God to fight for you. Please listen as I read 2 Samuel chapter 5, verse 17 through 22, NIV version. Defeat the Philistines. When the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king over Israel, they went up in full force to search for him. But David heard about it and went down to the stronghold. Now the Philistines had come and spread out in the valley of Rephaim. So David inquired of the Lord, "Shall I go and attack the Philistines? Will you deliver them into my hands?" The Lord answered him, "Go, for I will surely deliver the Philistines into your hands." So David went to Baal Perazim, and there he defeated them. He said, "As waters break out, the Lord has broken out against my enemies before me." So that place was called Baal Perazim. The Philistines abandoned their idols there, and David and his men carried them off. Once more, the Philistines came up and spread out in the valley of Rephaim. So David inquired of the Lord, and he answered, "Do not go straight up, but circle around behind them and attack them in front of the polar trees. As soon as you hear the sound of marching in the tops of the polar trees, move quickly, because that will mean the Lord has gone out in front of you to strike the Philistines' army." So David did as the Lord commanded him to do, and he struck down the Philistines all the way from Gibeon to Gazer. So, if you allow the Lord to go before you, trust that he will defeat your enemies. Just like he did with David, he struck his enemies down. They didn't expect God to be there. They didn't expect God to be the one to destroy them. But yet, God fought for David, and his enemies were destroyed. So invite God into your fight. After reading 2 Samuel 5, verse 17 through 22, in this passage, we learn a crucial truth. When we are under attack, we are not alone. Just like David, when we call out to God, he responds, not passively, but actively. He steps into the battlefield with us. He gives divine instructions, strategy, and timing to secure the victory. This story reminds us that God doesn't just fight for us. He fights with us. Even when the enemy rises up strong and determined, they cannot overpower the one who is covered and guided by God. So, no matter what you are facing, spiritual warfare, emotionally, hardships, betrayal, rejection, or fear, you will never lose as long as you lean on the Lord. He will go before you. He will walk beside you. And he will prove through your victory that nothing and no one can defeat a person who trusts in God alone. The Lord has broken through my enemies before me like a breakthrough of water. 2 Samuel, that's chapter 5, verse 20. So, allow God to fight for you. Allow him to be the one to defeat your enemies. Trust the Lord. Thank you for watching Jamiea, aka Mieaa's podcast, a place where we learn, heal, and grow together. I challenge you today to give your battle to God. See you next time.